This video, presented by the World Affairs Council of Austin's Legal Studies Division and directed by Michael Cunningham, discusses the detention of 23 Artsakh officials. This video will focus on the detention of the 23 Artsakh officials. The module's purpose is to explain who the officials were, summarize the charges and legal context, analyze international law implications, and connect the detentions to cultural and political erasure. The detentions occurred in the background of the collapse of Artsakh in 2023, following a blockade, invasion, and forced displacement. This led to the dissolution of Artsakh's government and the transfer of officials to Baku. The 23 detained officials included former presidents, state ministers, cabinet members, military commanders, parliament members, and senior civil servants. Former presidents detained include Arayik Harutyunyan, Bako Sahakyan, and Arkady Gukasyan. These individuals symbolize Artsakh's political identity. Pictured here are the three former presidents who were detained. Senior ministers detained include Ruben Vardanyan and Gergen Nersisyan, both state ministers, and Artur Harutyunyan, the finance minister, along with other cabinet-level officials. This is a visual of one of the detained senior ministers. Military commanders detained include Levon Manatsakanyan, the Defense Army commander, and David Manukyan, the deputy commander. These figures represent Artsakh's security institutions. Other officials detained included parliamentary leaders, internal security officials, and local administrative heads. The detentions targeted the entire leadership structure. Azerbaijan announced charges including, quote, terrorism, illegal armed groups, financing terrorism, illegal border crossing, and, quote, weapons possession. Charges were based on roles, not individual acts. All charges assumed the Republic of Artsakh did not exist, highlighting Baku's claim of sovereignty over the territory and the notion that one can commit a crime without knowing about it. Legal concerns with the charges include that they are tied to political identity, lack individualized evidence publicly presented, and consist of broad, non-specific allegations. Due process issues surrounding the detentions include closed proceedings, limited access to independent counsel, and a lack of transparent judicial review. Of the sentences issued, Ruben Vardanyan was sentenced to 20 years. Others are in extended pre-trial detention, with trials ongoing or delayed. In late 2024, some former presidents, ministers, and commanders were released. These releases were tied to political negotiations. Ruben Vardanyan and several mid-level officials remain imprisoned. Cases are still under investigation, and detentions remain selective and symbolic. Legally, these officials are protected persons under the Geneva Conventions. They are entitled to humane treatment and due process, and cannot be prosecuted solely for political affiliation. These detentions matter because targeting leadership eliminates governance, and criminalizing officials criminalizes identity. This action reinforces cultural and political erasure. Detention serves as evidence of intent by removing leaders to destroy continuity and eliminate the ability to self-govern. This supports the claim of intent to eliminate a people's identity. The detentions involve international law implications, including violations of humanitarian law, fair trial standards, and political rights protections. These detentions are relevant to the claim of cultural destruction, governance collapse, and leadership imprisonment. Together, they demonstrate a coordinated pattern of erasure. As a final thought, to imprison a people's leaders is to imprison their future.